I gotta pee down low, down low, down low, down low, down low, down low, down low. And the sample size, size.
Yo, you know he's statistically significant on this one. Lombardo, Mr. Straight Guy C, top back. Here we go.
I gotta pee down low, and the sample size high. I reject the no if less than 0.05. You know that T is robust for a small sample size. Does that sample fit? We got the GOF. I gotta pee down low, and the sample size high. I reject the no if less than 0.05. You know that T is robust for a small sample size. Does that sample fit? We got the GOF.
He's the value you want when this test is your mission. You can ask Mr. Schrager and all the statisticians.
It's the unknown figure in an inference test. Your conditions better fit. I'm saying don't guess.
Start you naming the test, then create a hoe and how. See, I perfected this art like my boy Samik Shah.
The no hypothesis is what you'd expect if you're a true statistician. This ain't hard to detect.
If you don't catch my drift, I'll take you through it step by step. I'll make it sexy as hell, just like my boy Johnny Depp. Yep.
A chi-square test is what I'm gonna write. I already named the test.
Chi-square test for goodness of it. If my conditions are correct, then I'll make this test legit.
Next I'll set my alpha 0.05 is what I'll choose. If you forget to state this fact that your test is you lose.
The next step in your test is to state your nil. This is what you'd expect, so it's a little bit dull.
But on the other hand, you're testing for the all hypothesis. I wanna study this in college and love it like Asherah.
Next step for you is to list your sample stats. This is kinda random. Mr. Schrager likes cats.
Once you're done with that, it's time to run the test. If I reject the no correctly, then Schrager will be impressed.
To reject the no correctly, please less than 0.05. To prove statistical significance is for what would you strive.
Next you must sum it up and interpret it in words. The stage of the test requires statistics nerds
like me and my boy Mike, maybe Seizure too, Matt Ketlinski, Tom Barbera, Ed Wayne.
It's wrong. The no has been rejected. There before we conclude the sample does not fit. The no hypothesis is screwed. Down low and a sample size high. I reject the no if less than 0.05. You know that T is robust for a small sample size. Does that sample fit? We got the GOF. I gotta pee down low and a sample size high. I reject the no if less than 0.05. You know that T is robust for a small sample size. Does that sample fit? We got the GOF.
Now on to broader topics of statistical class. You must understand these concepts in order for you to pass.
To the portion of the class with probability rules, NCR and PR are just some of our tools.
Adam Bayes rule and binomial as well. If you forget these, you'll fail, as far as I can tell.
Experimental design, you all know what that's about. You must assign a group of treatment and control without a doubt.
But when it comes to the wire, what you want is match pairs. Treatment is the only difference, all the rest is split in hairs.
Another application of the special design is the blocking strategy that's oh so fine.
Take for example some land that's not equal all around. We can designate plots now, isn't that profound?
Once we designate some plots that are basically the same, when we randomize within each plot, that would be lame.
Onto random number tables, mesmerizing at first, but track these steps when using them or you'll end up in a hearse.
Let the reader know at the line in which you start. Next assign the numbers you want and you'll seem hella smart.
Then inform the reader of the numbers that you'll ignore, how to deal with repeats, and when to stop, you little whore.
A little acronym for knowing this is simply just stairs. If you can't recall the simple fact, then please just say your prayers.
But there's a simpler way to randomize than using number tables. Put your subjects in a hat and assign them all numbered labels.
Once you pick a certain number of subjects for one group, stick the rest in the other while I ride up in a coupe.
But the simplest way for me to randomize is to simply flip a coin, one that's small in size.
But on the real, I know my stats call me a statosaurus. You've had enough before, one day I'll hit you with the chorus. Down low and a sample size high. I reject the no if less than 0.05. You know that T is robust for a small sample size. Is that sample fit? We got the GOF guy. I gotta be down low and a sample size high. I reject the no.
At an alpha of 0.05, we can conclude that Mike and Chris are statistically significantly better than everyone else. MMA on this one. Ha 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 ha.
Lower in your walking. Keep the arms up.
What?
Low with the walking. Keep the arms up. Not up above your head here. Come on, you're a terrible dinosaur.
Here?
No, lower.
Here?
Lower, like your chest.
Here?
Yeah.